I told myself that it wasn't all that bad. Boy, was I wrong. There I am, everybody's best friend, beautiful wife, 3 kids. From the outside, it looked good, except for the secret part that nobody knew about. One that carried, in my mind, no risk. Pornography hooked me deep. I knew I would be back. Whatever risk I would have to take, whatever price I would have to pay, I would be back. Porn took me places I never thought I would go. It groomed me, trained me, set me up. So I'm just driving along and I see this girl. I pull over to offer her a ride and she propositioned me. And suddenly I'm picking up my first prostitute on my way to a Christmas Eve service. I'd been hiding my porn use for a long time and thought I could hide it forever. And then one night, my wife caught me. I vowed again, I promised once again to stop, and I explained and I begged, and she forgave me. But when, a few weeks later, she found that condom on the floor in the bathroom that I couldn't quite explain, she finally said the words that she needed to say and the words that saved my life. She said, "I'm done." She said, "I still love you, but I don't like you. I don't trust you. I don't respect you. And I don't think you can ever change." That was it for me. That was my wake-up call from fantasy and infidelity. It hurt to hear my wife say she didn't like me anymore. It was as though there was a part of me that died. I'd reached the point where I actually believed that I had become an unlovable person. It was that moment that I finally became willing to do something I'd never been willing to do before. Come clean. And not just with her, but with somebody else, and with God. I had to surrender to a Christian recovery program. They made me understand that I could only experience healing to the depth that I'm willing to confess and repent. I dreaded it at the beginning, but I confessed everything. I had to leave my isolated world behind. I wanted a private solution to my private problem. And he loved me too much to give it to me. The intimacy I was always looking for, I couldn't find until I was willing to bring my real self into the relationship with God. My wife and I are closer than we've ever been. She didn't tell me until just a few years ago that every night after I fell asleep, she would put her hand on my chest and pray for me, that God would make me into the man that I was supposed to be. I know God heard those prayers. If you will just bring your real self and walk openly with other people, you can experience true intimacy with God and others.